Oh, that's hard. Okay, as you can see, there's no engine. Big problem.
Right.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put an engine in there.
Okay. Sick.
All you need is an impact gun with no battery. Then when there's no battery, it's just a little slower, but it works. And a flotation device.
Okay. Yeah.
First, we're gonna make some space, take some bolts out.
Yeah. Oh shit.
So that part's done. It's like 10 seconds max. If you're any slower than that, then you should pick a new career field. Now this will just be replacing the engine briefly. It has a little less power. So what you want to do is just lay it right in there and you're done. You have an extra seat. Now it's a 5-seater. Oh!
What we did was we took all of the bushings out, basically just pressed them out, and they're gonna get replaced with PowerFlex bushings. When we get the new ones in, you literally just pop those ones in, like with a rubber mallet. You don't need a press or anything like that. But pushing the stock rubber and metal sleeve ones out requires a press, so that's what we just finished. I don't know what we're gonna do next. So today we're gonna start with putting all the new bushings in our arms. We got a ton of packages, but basically we're just gonna get started. We have like stainless steel brake lines, all the new control arms, spark plugs, all the bushings, like all these PowerFlex bushings, e-brake cables, thermostat, just a ton of stuff. So we're gonna start off by putting all the PowerFlex bushings in the control arms, and then we'll go from there. So what we're gonna do now, these are actually the front control arms. I think BMW calls them the tension strut arms or something like that. They just go up here actually, in there. And what we're gonna do is push out these bushings. Even though they are new, they're just the stock rubber bushings, and we're gonna replace them with the PowerFlex Black Series. So you just push these out, pop these ones in, and then we should be able to bolt this into the subframe. We were trying to get this bushing to go in, and like I'm sure you'll see in the video, it would go in and it would kind of go at an angle every single time. We put soap on there, blah, 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 nothing worked. So then we looked on PowerFlex's website, and all the new ones seem to be in 2 pieces. So you just pop one side in, pop the other side in, and then you pop the metal sleeve through. So we're like, okay, why don't we try cutting this and just cutting right down the middle. We tried with a little Sawzall blade, and it made a really nice line, but it just wasn't going through. Then we tried a cutoff wheel, and it went through like butter, but it's just melting it because it's getting way way too hot. So I think we're kind of gonna give up on it for now. We might go revisit it, or I think I'm just gonna call PowerFlex and buy the new style bushings.
Cutting this in half didn't work because when we cut through all the way, we lost overall length this way, and we have very uneven pieces. So when we put this in the arm like this and force it through and then put this pin through, we're not gonna get the full...
Like, I guess they're not gonna meet up perfectly on both ends.
Yeah, but it's not gonna give us, like, this is shock absorbing thing really, so we're gonna lose out on some of that.
And it might affect like the deflection when you're driving or alignment and whatnot. So we kind of just said, you know what, we'll buy new ones instead of trying to make
It's
these
one of
work.
those parts that you wouldn't want to compromise. You might as well just get a new one. It's not the end of the world.
And then with the steering shaft, kind of the same thing. We cut it down. So yeah, we initially cut this much off because this stock 135 one was way too long. And then we put it in and we found out that it was still too long. So we cut a little bit more off, and that little bit more kind of just us. So then we ended up welding it, putting it back in, and now we're literally off by like 5 millimeters. So we're kind of debating what to do. Either we go buy the stock 1M1, or what we do is we take our own piping and we'll cut like up here and cut here, and then make our own in terms of whatever distance is needed and weld that in. Yeah, and then that way we can get it exactly where we need it to be. So I think that might be the way to go.